Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Whitney. I'm an empath. I decided that tarot was the way I was going to express that side of me. So I decided to do it for the general public and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, I've been doing this for many of years, and I bring out the energy that needs to be expressed the most for the collective. I'm hesitant with showing you this card, but as you can see, I shuffled 3 times and it stayed on the bottom of the deck the whole time. It's the HEX card. I wasn't expecting this. I physically haven't seen this card for a while, and I constantly use these cards, and I haven't seen this card for a while. And it's here. So there's a hex on your prosperity. See how it didn't even want me to flip the card? Well, not only does it want me to flip the card, but it also wants to stay in reverse. So that's your prosperity in reverse. And the person who is doing this is cloaking themselves from you. They're staying hidden from you somehow. And you can't see what they're doing to your harvest. Okay? And we've got this watchtower of the, does that say west? And I saw witchcraft. Okay, so I'm just going to take that card as autumn witchcraft. They could have started this hex in the autumn, but I think the autumn of 3 or 4 years ago, or this last autumn. And I just saw witchcraft again. What the fuck? And then look at what's on the bottom of the deck. This fucking bitch. Lady, goddess, feminine energy. So it's a feminine, okay, that did this. That's why they're concealing themselves, because feminines are cowards. They're not going to do something and do it right to your face. They're going to do something and then they're going to cloak themselves and they're going to hide because they know that what they're doing is wrong, okay? And if they had any self-control whatsoever, if they wanted something that you were doing, they should have just went face to face with you and dueled it out. But they didn't, because they're a coward, okay? They used some type of fire magic, okay? And then they drowned it with water. Okay, so it's like they almost made you overly emotional. They made you ruin something over rage and then get overly emotional about it. And then as soon as it was about to break free and bloom and blossom and enter the world, their magic steps in. Okay, their candle magic steps in, which is this fire magic, okay? And they take the seed, fertility, and they start it for themselves, okay? And this was a spell. They call it a spell. They say it's their manifestation to manifest what you're doing. So, okay. Wow. There's a fucking, okay, so I just got a huge message going through this deck. So apparently it can't be cleared away. Okay, there has to be a balance done. And if you are a witch or a warlock, okay, or high priestess, high priest, okay, it's all going to be different for everybody. I can't reveal the secrets to everybody because it's going to be different for everybody. Okay, as a high priestess, the message will come to you. There has to be something physically taken from the ground. Okay. And I can't say any more about that. But whatever your prosperity is, whatever you're trying to grow that they've stopped, that they've cloaked, okay, you need to put a lot of protection. There is no protection around what you're doing. Okay. So you need to protect your space. And that's the goddamn truth. Okay. Use your athame, if you have one, for cutting boundaries around you and protecting the things that you're growing. Okay. For this fulfillment to come. Fulfillment's here. The harvest is here. Okay. It's just getting it to you because there seems to be a breach of security. Okay. And if you scry, you might want to scry to get some more information about this. Okay. But there's definitely a witch around you that is trying to hurt you. Okay. And they've used some type of book, okay, to do this. Some type of spellcraft book or something. And they've also used tarot cards. So they've tried to read your future in some way and what you were doing, and they took it from you. Okay, they took it from you and they put a hex on it so that it would come to them. Okay, and like, look at this. I mean, it's completely against everything that magic is. It is not, they did not do this lawfully. They did not do this responsibly. They did something and it was against the law. Okay, it was against the law of the ethos. Okay, and the cycle is up. So the jig is up. Everything is up. And it's time to reclaim your prosperity. Okay. Yeah. The rebirth is coming in Yule. So Yule is starting in like a month. Okay. So we're going to look forward to that because that's where the awakenings are going to come. So you're going to do this magic when you see this. Okay. And if it is in a couple years, okay, give yourself a month for this hex to be reversed. Okay. If you're watching this now, then by Yule, everything should be popping off for you. Okay. And held in place. Okay. So that's why it's going to be different for everybody. The advice and what comes to you, is going to be different. So I can't tell you the spell to do to get your prosperity back into your control, but it's going to happen because the cycle is up. Okay. This feminine energies, magic. Okay. She's done all the damage that she can do, and damage in your life, prosperity in hers. So she's been living off of your money for a very long time now. And spirit is done. I don't know if you're living in poverty. I don't know if you don't have any money. I don't know if every dime is going to her, but something is not right anymore. And the universe is on it. Okay. The universe is on it. Practice protecting your worth, and your work. Okay. Cutting boundaries around you, seeing that harvest come in. Okay. This person is from your past. Wherever this concealed witch is, she's in your past. Okay. Oh, there is like so much going on right now. Oh my God. Look at poison. Like I can feel my intestines just fucking rocking right now. Okay. And that would be like this, like she put poison in your veins, she put poison in your prosperity. Okay. So if you were growing wheat, she put poison in the plants. What would happen if you put poison in the plants? They die. Okay. Ooh, look at this. This is fucking gross. This person obviously wanted to have sexual relations with you. Okay. They were a narcissist. They think everything is about them. They think everybody wants to sleep with them. Everybody wants to make love to them. Everybody wants to touch them. Everybody wants to be with them. Everybody finds them attractive. And you didn't. You didn't find them attractive. You didn't find them anything. Okay. And ew, oh God, this is gross. They've been just like massively talking about you and backstabbing you. Okay. And honestly, people have to watch what they do because it could end up their own grave. And I'm kind of getting this like little bit of a hint of possibility that this person might die because of what they did. Okay. There's going to be a funeral of some sort. Okay. And then there's the bouncer. Just nicely getting you the fuck out of there. escorting you out of the building, escorting you away from this hex, giving you the opportunity to hear this message, right? I do these messages for people who truly need them. Spirit needs you to hear this. They need you to hear this message that something is seriously wrong with your money. And it's because of this person. So if a cleansing ritual is not going to do it, then invoke the high priestess inside of you or high priest and see what it is that you can do to reverse it, right? Whether it's do a money spell and put it into plants, or do a cutting of the boundary spell around your property, wherever your business is, planting something on the grounds. Like, there are protective herbs that you can plant on your property, like around your gates and stuff. And it physically keeps like evil energies away from your house. So just an FYI, if you're thinking about doing something like that, you can always invest in some herbs. Okay, invest in some herbs and get some good energy flowing around, right? Like, this is definitely something's going to happen in the cold. Okay, when we're just going to go into this coldy season now, okay? And something is going to pull through, okay? And I wouldn't really suggest planting anything outside if you live in the colder seasons, but at the same time, you can plant these herbs inside. And then once the summer comes or the spring comes, you can move them outside. Okay. So you might want to look up some plants. Okay. There it is. Well, I want to get a little communication on the plants and the herbs that you can plant in your house for protection. Like I said, or if your business is on your phone, you can have a plant growing beside your, where you charge your phone and where your phone is, where your business is. You can do Reiki, okay, on your property for sealing. You can use your Athame to set boundaries, okay? There are so many things that you can do to reclaim your prosperity and to dismantle this hex, because I think the hex is coming down. I think the hex is already losing its power, right? And if it's losing its power already, it's like, it's almost like I see you as being Ursula, and you're the one that takes everybody's voices. And then once you suck their souls, they become those, and they drizzle out of the ground, and they're like these like shriveled up little mermaids. I feel like possibly that is how you're going to take this prosperity back from them. I feel like that's how their spell is dismantling. It's taken their, all of their energy. It's taken all of their body, right? Because of what they trusted to magic, just because you wouldn't sleep with them, because you wouldn't partake in something sexual with them, right? They found you toxic. Like, that's disgusting. Okay. Just because somebody doesn't want to sleep with you doesn't make them toxic. Okay. So there's your health and safety that was really at stake. Okay. They really wanted to get you, in a really bad living environment, lots of mold around you, lots of contaminants around you. Your health and safety is not a priority to them. So of course they want to try to hurt you in some way. Okay. And the thing is that I think for a while you have been going back and forth with these conspiracies as to why things aren't working out for you. And I don't know if you think it's a conspiracy because you're like, okay, like, who's taking my money? Why isn't anything coming in for me? Like, this has happened before and now it's not. Why it's stopping this energy? And it's like, this hex, this is what's stopping you. Okay. So if you want to get on the phone with me, okay, we can do a one-on-one reading of how to get your prosperity going again. Okay, we can do that. If you want to do it on your own, then you can use your high priestess inside of you, or high priest, your energy inside of you, and, pull some cards, read some videos, something, seek some guidance and figure out how to break this down, because the energy is already so weak, right? That it's almost like, it's like somebody's been wounded for a while because this hex would have hurt them, would have started to hurt them. Like, yeah, it was, taking all your money away from them, but it was also doing stuff physical to them. So this person has been, I almost see them like taking bullets, every time they send this hex out to you, they get shot, metaphorically speaking. So, but they still follow you, because it's not in this dimension. And apparently you can get shot, 15 times and still be alive. But it's almost like they took a shot and then they got hit again. They took a shot at you and they got hit again. And now they've been shot, 15 times, 16 times, and they're barely walking, right? They're barely walking. Like, I can't even believe now this is why it's coming up. It's coming up now because this person can't even physically keep it from the airways, keep it from leaking out because they can't even walk anymore. Right? So how are they going to keep the energy flowing around that only they want people to say? It's going to be impossible. It's like they're losing their PR, right? They're losing their, right? They're losing their stigma out there, their ability to corrupt people and get them on their side. They're losing their control. They've lost their control. Right? It's downward spiraling on them. So awesome message. Okay. Always remember, for entertainment purposes only, this is like a needle in a haystack. If it actually resonates with you, that's what I'm saying. If you want to email me, we can absolutely 100% do a personal reading for you about this. Okay. And I can help you out of this. I've done it before. So thank you for liking the video. If you do like the video, please hit that like button. It really helps YouTube know that people give a shit about my content. And I've also got social media going on. I usually put all of the readings up, just the thumbnails, and to let you guys know that videos are being put up. Okay, that's in the about section. There's a link that goes directly to my Instagram. If that's what you want to be a part of, you most certainly can. And yeah, I mean, thank you for putting your magic in this. Thank you for all your help. I know you guys are sending out really positive energy for me, and I really appreciate it. I get attacked all the time on this channel because of these messages. So just know that you're not the only ones that are getting hit. That majority of this is the YouTube readers really get hit with what we reveal. So just thank your tarot readers out there, thank the ones that you appreciate, that give you these messages, because they're really hard for us to do. And we get a lot of flack because of it. So yeah, peace out. Be good to one another and yourselves.